And I just got the message you were raiding. Hey! Welcome! Welcome to the new stream start screen. Nice! This is how it works. Yes! Thank you! Come in! Sir Fancy Beard, that is the wrong raid message! The head empty oddish is not what you intended to use. That was supposed to be the other one. Also, both of you have managed to mistype balls. Balsal. I like it. My first ever raid message is Balsal. See, those are balls. Oh, we are good at this. We are professional streamers. Yes. Welcome to my channel. Yep. I should also be streaming this to the other Roombas, so I shall. You shouldn't be. Speak. Hang on. 1 second. Okay, let me check OBS. No, OBS is not happening. OBS is refusing to engage with Discord. Hang on.
Check the sound mixer.
Got it. I fixed it. It was trying to fish you out the wrong channel.
Oh, what? Why? Huh?
It was okay. OBS was trying to fish you out of the voice chat we're not in the private messages instead of out of the.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Technology.
OBS. Thank you. Okay, so everything we just said is completely gone.
Balsal.
Balsal.
There, now it's recorded.
Oh,
the world
we
will
are
know.
good at this.
We're professionals!
So, where were we? Oh, yeah, I think Captain Kirk here is right on the ball when it comes to us getting anything underway. Oh.
Recorded for posterity.
I mean, the sound of us all getting confused because nothing was working has not been recorded for posterity, unfortunately. We wish it had been. Thank you for following now on.
Yep.
And yes, I was going to show this off. So, I need to stream to the other Roombas to make sure that they can see what I can see without having to see what you can see. Balsal lost media.
Lost media.
Oh.
Right.
And
I hope that synced up as well on stream as it did when we've said it.
Okay. And I should also send the announcement out, just in case anyone has missed this.
Yep.
And
I just love how... Hey, guys, you're getting a peek behind the scenes!
Yep. You're getting the DVD special features before we've even released the stream. This is...
And the thing behind the screens is, yes, it's a bit of a mess here.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. We are being a bit silly back here.
The word that popped into my brain was omnishambles.
Oh god.
Oh, my shambles.
Which is
Oh,
pretty accurate.
Yeah.
So I will resume.
I think 2 a.m. getting passed out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both Dumpus and Diego ducked earlier.
Oh,
Hopefully they're
hey!
sleeping well.
Frostblood came back.
Yep.
Yeah.
I knew I forgot something. I didn't pop that up earlier, so it went black for a bit. But here we go.
Hello,
Yay.
Frostblood.
Yep. Frostblood is back. We've got Nalon. Hey, people I know.
People! Yes, people are happy.
Friends.
Hey, very happy about
Friends
this.
and tiny adorable penguin.
Yep. I do like the penguin on the loading screen. I keep talking about it every time I come here. Yeah. Doing
Yeah.
a solo stream was rough because I just wound up. Half the time I was rambling incoherently into the camera just to provide a running commentary, or because there was nobody to engage with in chat, I was just not commentating much at all other than occasionally grumbling or saying, well, that was close with that Leviathan, while I was tooling around doing nothing but gathering resources and pumping them into a base.
Yep, and then there was also, the fact that I showed up for a little bit.
I didn't notice.
And... yes.
Running without co-hosts is tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at least when you do Dark Souls runs, at least one of us is in the chat with you. Even if we are usually limited to text. So...
It's still a form of communication.
Okay.
Welcome to the
Frostblood.
base.
Yep, this is
Frostblood says they're going to be looking. So
Lurking
continue.
is good. Reading some thingy for work is
lurking
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I was hiding underground.
He is known for being stealthy.
Indeed. So this is our sort of starting base right next to the life pod where we've got our operations area. We haven't named this base, it's just what I've just been thinking of it as home base. It's got an observatory and everything.
Yeah, that's fair.
Its name is Home.
I'm going to need to name it eventually because we've named the others. But to show those off,
Yep. Okay, we're going with the sea truck then.
yep, because the prawn suit isn't here.
Oh.
The prawn suit is at the other base. But first, let's show off this one over here.
Frostbite.
Outpost Frostbite, which is a land base.
Yeah. So, are any of the fish tasty?
Important question.
Several of them. We got descriptions of how some of them taste.
Yep. Some of them taste horrible.
Yeah.
Looks at the bladderfish.
Just going to try not to crash into anything, because you always get on my case about that. Plus, there's things that are harmless here that I don't want to hurt, like the penguins and the... I accidentally discovered a new species the other day, and I discovered it by thinking, that looks very far away to be what I think it is, and then it crashed into the front and I went, oh, it's close, and I hadn't seen it before. I discovered a new species by running it over.
That one.
Well, it works, I guess.
Every marine biologist has been there.
Yes. Ooh. Yes. Oh god, now I just got a image of the fan out with the what should we call it? The
Sea moth. Yeah. With
of
all
the
of
fan out
us
the
just
sea
sort
moth
of-
and running over fish. Hopefully we don't get one of you that running over that, penguin that one time.
I really don't want that immortalized. I want to be able to forget that happened because I regret it. I regret it so much.
You got a penguin?
Accidentally, I think I was going diagonally at the time, and I just I heard the thump.
Oh, poor creature.
Yeah. I got very sad about it.
Oh,
Right,
The moon
so
pool,
now
we have a
here's
sea
the...
truck dock. This here is technically a land base.
technically.
This is just a garage that I've attached, and then attached a 6-story ladder.
God, that would be hell to climb up.
Yep.
Hey, but at least you can see the aurora from there.
Not the ship.
Not the ship!
Those things.
Oh! The Aurora Borealis.
Well, we don't
At this
know
time of
whether
year.
it's the northern or southern ones, because this is 4546B. So, welcome back to the planet of the lesbians.
Alienalis.
That works.
Welcome back. I've got my cold weather hood in there.
No, it says in Far Cry 3 I went out of my way for over 3 cassowaries, so we are different.
Yeah.
Those are cassowaries, though. They are assholes.
Yeah, that's a good point. Those are cassowaries.
Yep. This is my land base, including my hover bike out there, the Snow Fox.
Ooh.
Mineral scanner there. Yeah, just all of the things I need, including these neat little food sources. Called
What's for
appropriately
Eat a Tree has become a meme.
shrub nuts, which, very appetizing. And you asked
Delicious
about
nuts.
the fish.
Yes.
A cooked bladder fish is described as spongy, gristly, low calorie count, thankfully odorless.
Not very appetizing.
Cooked boomerang is described as good eating around the fins.
Alright, so some good option. Or, good meat there.
Cooked hoopfish. Never eat the antennae.
A specific warning, but no description on the rest, so kind of
A
neutral.
cooked Arctic peeper is described as cold and spongy.
Ugh.
A cooked triops. It's a bottom feeder, and it tastes like it.
Literally, it tastes like arse.
And a cooked featherfish. Kinda tickles the back of the throat.
Huh.
On the other hand, if we turn
octopus
any of them
tentacles.
into jerky, cured featherfish definitely tickles the back of the throat.
Huh.
Cured triops. Good fish tastes like the sea. This fish tastes like the seabed. Cured Arctic peeper is now described as cold and salty.
I mean, salty is better, but
Cured bladderfish. Reminiscent of jerky. Dehydrating but keeps well. Cured boomerang. Tough but flavoursome. Dehydrating but keeps well. Cured
Okay.
hoopfish. This fish actually tastes like fish.
Ah, let's go! So far, the hoopfish is overall the best option.
Hoopfish and
'Cause it
boomerang.
actually tastes like fish.
Yep.
But yes.
But yes,
I love
basically
the fact
most
that we
of the
teleport
fish
down the
don't
ladder
taste
because
good.
actually climbing down that ladder would be murder.
Imagine if we did that with real life ladders.
Yep.
Oh, I wish.
Indeed, and I just realised I forgot to pause the music on the Spotify after we navigated off that screen, because I am still a professional. But this is just these were just our initial bases where we did sort of emergency resource acquisition. Things like we needed a base on the land here.
Jumpy!
Nice sky.
Ooh, apocalyptic.
Wow, you're very high.
What the
What?
Hello!
You're not supposed to surface. Then again, Subnautica frequently has creatures not quite where they're supposed to be.
Huh.
But I think it's time we head back to the prawn suit. Let's wave goodbye to Outpost Frostbite, perched on the cliff, and
I
let's
think you just
head.
hit something.
It was a peeper. And let's head for Outpost Hammond.
Yep.
When we get close, you'll see why it's called Outpost Hammond. Hang on. I've also just noticed that I'm still getting my own stream played through Twitch, so I should probably stop that, because that'll be absolutely tanking the frame rate. And that's not OBS, that's Discord. Get the right windows in the right order, please. Oh, that was a hoopfish.
Dunked on.
Yeah. I think that our final outpost has to be Outpost Harold, but thank you for that
Yeah,
suggestion,
but we want to
Marlon.
put that in the deepest point possible, I think.
It's been noted and will be implemented as soon as we know where we're building our final base. But yeah, there's wreckage all over the place. Ooh, what's that?
A shiny?
Ah.
That's big. It's just a sea truck fragment. We've got that. I'm driving one. So,
Yeah.
Still shiny.
yeah. Indeed.
Vehicular fish slaughter count is at 2. Indeed, titanium is good.
Yeah.
Very useful for building big bases.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. I did that.
Oh no.
That's another sea truck fragment, I think. But the titanium is useful, so...
More titanium.
Was there another fragment on the left?
Not that I saw.
Okay, nope. Okay, it was just,
Yeah,
weird
plus-
texture thingy.
Plus, that was the right...
Just a rock.
I knew what you were saying, but that was the right, not the left. It would be helpful to build a mineral scanner around here somewhere near the near this island, but
Jumpy.
Outpost Hammond is not terribly deep, but deep.
What is that?
Don't worry about it!
Yeah, that's one of the locals. It's fine. There's a lot of them.
I think
around
I'm
here.
worrying about
There's
it
one.
a bit. Oh!
Huh.
Oh, he's so
Do you
silly.
think
I
he
love
saw
him.
us?
Yep.
Look at his flippies.
Yep. That is. It has an official name, but according to Spud and I, that is a Do You Think He Saw Us?
I want one. He's so cute.
This is what I built last stream.
Ooh.
It started as one room with some lockers in it, and now it's a new primary base.
Ooh.
It's better than the one we
Surrounded by
started
puppies.
with, except that it doesn't have a view of the penguins.
Ooh. That's a good comparison, Alon. It's an underwater Odogaron. I love it. You two probably won't get that because you don't play Monster Hunter, but I'll show you a picture later.
Okay.
I had to build
love
it
the
around
creature.
this undersea volcano. Don't worry about that. Welcome to the hangar deck.
Don't worry, it's probably not going to explode.
It's
Probably.
very aesthetic. I like it.
It's quietly going to snatch all of these, because these
Vital signs
give
stabilizing.
food and water.
And warmth.
But we don't need warmth, we're at depth. So, along here is the other half of the hangar deck, consisting of the moon pool and the prawn suit,
Ooh.
with upgrade console. And note that I've
Helpful.
installed speakers all over the place for when we finally get a sound system. Yep. Going down a level. Welcome to the central hub. To our left, we have operations.
To the
which
surgery ward.
consists of the scanning room, and this, which is the new control room.
Ooh.
We can name and recolor the base. I haven't done that. I've just stuck the name in, and the full name Outpost Hammond wouldn't fit in the thing, so the
Trash.
beacon will be fine. It comes with accurate local time, structural integrity
God.
count, power tracker, power management index.
Ooh.
Look at the range on this scanning room.
My god.
There's also these, and I don't think Spud has even seen one of these.
I don't know what a Shadow Leviathan is, but it sounds awesome. I want one.
We'll probably
there's
send
only-
you to the Shadow Realm.
Yep, let me put it this way. There's only one that we know of, and it'll show up on the map in a second. Or rather, not on the map, it'll show up on the HUD. Let's wait for it. 3, 2, 1. Last time I saw it, there it is!
Huh.
It's so far down, it's below the floor of this scanning room. But it's there, waiting.
Since when can scanner rooms scan creatures? That's an upgrade.
They can do
it
that
scans-
last time. The scanning rooms can
What?
only scan leviathans,
Huh.
which is why this one is a bit more of a problem. We'll meet them later.
Did we ever use it to scan for Leviathans last time?
I did. I wanted to scan for the ghost to make sure I didn't crash into them.
Ah.
Yeah. Whereas to the right on the hub, we have fabrication, consisting of modification, fabricator, a specialized locker for current projects, and the storage room, consisting of all
is a
of this
lot of
space
storage.
for lockers. And
God.
eventually, not only additional storage space, but a place for an inbuilt one of those life form observation tanks.
We can get a pet?
We can get a pet.
Can
In fact, we can get
Can
10
we get a pet Do you think Thesaurus?
Technically, yes, assuming we can find a Do You Think Thesaurus egg. Also, I like how much of it is made of glass. Just how much of it is pretty. That worked well. I think.
Appeasing.
So,
Then downstairs, of course, we have our reinforcement basement and a bioreactor. Yeah, that's still full, because all the solar panels are being used first. So we
Convenient.
have full-scale base operations, including a ready food supply on the hangar deck. And then
Snacks for the ride.
at the top floor, on level 4, we have habitation.
Your base has a penthouse.
Yes.
Let's
I'm building a
go.
base. Why would I not build a penthouse? That's the outside of the control room, scanner room, moon pool, sea truck dock. It comes with a bed. And a desk. I am very proud of this. And plenty of room to expand if I want to build anything like, say, a jukebox.
Ooh.
To interface with all of these speakers. I need quartz to do that.
penthouse is where we keep all the pens.
Oh, kinda. Fortunately,
Well, a pence is
That's exactly what I
a
planned
small
on.
coin.
True.
I think it's American or something, or either that or British.
I think it's British.
so,
I want to say British.
It used to be Australian, but then we switched to the, the dollary system.
The dollary doos.
yeah. Okay, there we go. Jukebox. That looks aligned.
Yeah.
The jukebox lets you listen to music in your base. No one said survival couldn't be funky.
Yeah.
Oh, and I even have an exterior lighting system. In the form of these massive purple volcanic vents.
You
All
have
over the
accidentally
place.
set up your base to be able to have a rave.
Yep, it has mood lighting. And I'm not currently playing anything, but yeah.
But at any time, you could get funky.
Yeah. And because I very carefully, strategically installed speakers throughout the base, such as there, there.
There is no limit to the funk.
The hot pink enhances the vibe.
Mm.
There's one there. I don't think I put one in ops, but I did put one in fabrication. So, yeah, the whole base is wired for sound.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, I am proud of this. Yeah. Now,
But with the completion of the base roundabout observation, I should probably head off.
yeah, maybe. Before you leave, I just want to show you
One last thing.
one last thing.
Oh, you have the drill arm and grapple already. Nice.
Not the grapple, that's just a fist. But I do have
Oh,
the
that's the
drill arm.
punchy. Okay.
I mean, not the. I also have a creepvine bed, which I meant to plant some things in. I've forgotten about that, so I'm just going to do that quick. Yeah, plant those, and offload those and those. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna introduce you to the neighbours.
Are they cute?
I mean, a neighbour
depends on your
specifically.
definition.
That's a big boy.
Yep. Meet the local analog to the Reaper Leviathan.
Ooh. Your face does a cool thing. Fascinating.
Yep.
Does this neighbor have lots of teeth? Yes, as just evidenced.
Yeah.
Oh my, what big teeth you have!
Yep.
Many teeth
Also,
and 4
no, we
large
face
mandibles.
tanked. Yeah, no, we face tanked it. So we face tanked the
Took, like-
Leviathan. It
Yeah,
became a
it
lot
only
less
took,
scary
like,
when I realised I
quarter
could do
health.
that.
Hmm,
Ooh, lithium.
nice. Right. Now I shall depart. Hope everyone has enjoyed my presence, though it must now come to an end.
Yep.
I hope you continue enjoying the presence of my friends.
Thank you, Fancy. It has been a pleasure to host you. Introductions, we didn't do those, even though you were raiding. I'm Stalking
I'm
Horse.
so fancy beard. Hello.
Sorry, I spoke over you there. Say that again.
I'm so fancy beard. Hello. I'm about to leave.
I am Stalking Horse.
Yes, this is the fabled third Roomba.
Yeah.
I intermittently exist.
I am Stalking Horse, and you, if you're watching this series, you know Indecisive Spud.
Hi!
So, yeah. Hang on, where's... Okay, I don't have any quartz, so this can be general storage for now, because I have the others full. There we go. I have...
I got
lots
distracted
of-
seeing you manage inventory. Goodbye.
Yeah. Okay, see ya. See ya, Fancy.
Farewell, everyone.
Okay. Spud, do you
So-
want to keep going on this for a little while? Just an hour or so?
Honestly, no.
Because I can't really explore the Rex without you. I don't want to continue the plot as a solo stream.
Yeah, and honestly, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, I've been here 4 hours. My social battery is not the best.
That's fair enough.
I'm sort of kind of willing, if you're just going to do things like, you know, expand Frostbite, expand Home into, you know, palatial elegance?
Elegance, not elegance.
Yes, palatial elegance. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna sign off and sort of, you know, maybe hang out sort of hover about in the,
I mean,
in the chat because, well, I can mod, but,
I mean,
well, yeah.
that's just it. If you were here, I would do things to progress the actual plot. If you are not here, I can't.
That is true. If I was here, it'd still sort of be plot would be happening to us, but I don't think I'd be really taking part in the sense that my brain would probably check out, 5-ish minutes from now at most.
Yeah. In that case, I regret titling this as Part 7 and not Part 6A.
Oh well, sorry
That's
about that, but
That said, I do have a chat, so...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm trying to decide if I want to keep it going. With just me. Because...
yeah, I know for a fact that basically I am not going to be turned on enough to actually handle the thing called a plot.
Yeah. In that case, do you want to stay if I don't do plot but just do base building things? Because it's more entertaining with 2 people regardless.
Yeah. In the sense that I'd probably end up staying as a moderator in chat, but probably not as, Porky.
In that case, it's probably not worth it.
Yeah,
Regrettably.
true.
But
But hey, you got to show... Oh, I got to see the thingy.
yeah. And I am very, very proud of this base. I think it's one of the best I've ever made.
Personally, though, yeah, I'm just looking at this and thinking... In my sort of brain and style of play, I'm just looking at this and thinking... Wow, that is big and full of useless corridor.
I mean, this is not useless corridor, it's storage space. A lot of this corridor is here because there wasn't room to fit things in the central column. I had to make spaces for them, and the only place I could make spaces because it's built into the side of a freaking cliff was to take it around the obstructions.
Ah, fair. But yeah,
For example,
it's one of those. I think it's just the difference in our play styles,
I mean, for example,
in the sense that
this corridor here exists solely so that I can put the moon pool somewhere and not have it crash into this mountain.
fair. I'm just thinking of like my brain is basically going, ah, yes, this place is big, and it's just giving me the impression of, wow, this is big, and not at all what I would build.
Yeah.
You're talking to someone who's decided the perfect place to put a base in Minecraft was, I'm just gonna dig into this side of this mountain here.
Yeah. Because you can't dig into things in Subnautica, you can only build around them.
Yeah, if I was building a base in Subnautica, it would most likely be, that featureless white box that drives you mad.
Yeah, I can't work in a featureless white box. If I don't get lost, I get angry. So
To me, I'm just looking at these windows, it's like, windows are nice. They're also part of this thing that's, they're also a luxury good.
No, they're just quartz. 4 quartz to a window. Hang on, 2 quartz to a window, 4 to an I corridor, 6 to an L corridor.
Huh.
Windows are dirt cheap.
Ah, yes,
They're
windows are
almost
dirt
literally
cheap.
made out of dirt.
Remember that you're talking to the person who is an absolute cheapskate.
I mean, it's tough to get cheaper than quartz in this game. I would argue that titanium is potentially more valuable.
And, oh boy, I just realised that sort of as I've been talking, I've just been slowly drifting slower and lower into my chair.
Yeah, okay. In that case, final question. Do I stay here, or do I end by going back up to the life pod base and looking out at the penguins instead?
My brain, stop arguing with yourself! Because my brain is going, go back, but then it basically got into an argument over which car to take.
I mean, if we go, I'm taking the prawn suit. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, okay, fair. Because, yeah, I was sort of in the state of, ah, yes, we're going! Now, which car?
That's not in question. Hang on, just have to fix
Also,
it. I just have to fix it after the Leviathan bit me.
yes. Ah, yes. My brain is going, ah, yes, we're taking the car. Just ignore the giant bite seat taken out the passenger side window.
Salt is in a lot of places. I haven't picked much up yet because I don't really use it for anything. Once I get the recipe for hydrochloric acid, I'll probably need to acquire more salt.
Oh, where we had to...
Frost is correct.
Oh,
Snow
right, yes,
is
the diagonal... Oh, yeah, the diagonal movement, we discovered this.
Yeah. What did you think I was doing? Let's just sink. I'll break these rocks while I'm waiting for my jets to recharge.
Careful, don't fall into the giant pit.
I'm not. We're off. I do think he saw us.
Yep.
Fortunately, much like real sharks, they go away if you punch them in the nose.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Also, I can now take the jukebox off my to-do list.
Yep.
Filtered using all organic membrane, non-vegetarian. I do like that.
Non-vegetarian.
Non-vegetarian
My-
water.
Yep. My brain immediately went with, my brain immediately read as non-vegan. Clearly I'm tired.
I mean, it's not that either.
True. See you now.
Yeah. Well, that brings us to the end of a very short Subnautica stream.
Hey, well, the only thing we did in here was discuss interior design, so...
Yeah, I mean, the stream title fits, and... Yep, please join us, probably on Monday, for Subnautica Below Zero Part 7A.
Yep.
Yep. So, I am going to switch over to our ending screen, and I will remember to start the music again.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So, I wonder how long Discord has been trying to pull things from the wrong voice. It would explain a lot about errors I've noticed in some past streams. If Discord got confused like that. On the bright side, I have seen bars going back and forth, so I'm hoping it's just a one-off. Otherwise, thank you, Nellon. Thank you, Frost. See you next stream, I certainly hope. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Fancy, for raiding me, because I wanted to show off my base. And, yeah, this has been a top secret bonus video for a Rumours of Thought livestream. I've been Stalking Horse.
I've been Decisive Spud.
And, yeah, thank you for coming along. We will see you next time.
Yep.
Nalon, have a pleasant night. Frost, have a good day. Farewell all.
See ya.